Welcome to the English with Kirsty podcast from www.englishwithkirsty.com. Here I'll be sharing with you tips, information and other learning resources so that you can improve your business English. Hello and welcome to episode 106 of the English with Kirsty podcast. And before we get into the podcast, I've just got two quick announcements to make. So the first one is about something that I'm running and it's going to start on Monday. So hopefully you'll hear this in time. If not, then still sign up anyway because you'll still be able to get the information. It's going to be a language challenge. It's going to last 2 weeks, so nothing at the weekend in between the 2 weeks, but from Monday to Friday and then the following Monday to Friday, there will be 10 activities. You will receive 10 emails if you sign up, and they're about things that you can do to help you get back to working on your language skills, or it's going to be about some strategies for keeping organized. What different things can you try if you know you need to work on, say, your speaking skills, then some other things that you can think about doing that you maybe haven't tried before, how other people can help you, and how you can keep track of what you're doing. So there are 10 different topics during the language challenge, and you can do it on your own. That's fine. You can go through the questions. There's also like an answer sheet so that you can keep notes on the different days. You can also contact me during the language challenge if you've got any questions, or if you want to share anything that you've thought about or you've decided to do differently. Or you can talk about it in the Facebook group that I have, because I'm going to have posts for each day of the language challenge in the Facebook group. So if you want to come and share your ideas in there, then that's a third option. So it's really up to you whether you like to work on your own or with other people, or just send me an email. It's your choice. But if you really want to work on your language skills, because why wait for New Year? You know, so many people say at the beginning of the new year they want to do things differently, but you really don't need to wait till then. You've got 4 months, September, October, November, December, before the end of the year, so you can do something now. You doesn't have to wait. You don't have to wait until 2018 comes. So if you're interested in that, the link will be on the show notes page, which will be linked from this podcast episode, but it's also englishwithkirsty.com/podcast/episode 106. And the other thing to tell you is that September is my birthday month, so I'm doing a giveaway at English with Kirsty, and one person will win a copy of my book. I've mentioned it before. It's called Feel Confident Using Your Business English. If you want to enter to win, then you can also go to the link on the show notes page, which is englishwithkirsty.com/podcast/episode 106, and the link will be there. So it's one person will win. It's open internationally, so yeah, just fill out the form on that page and then you will be entered into the draw to win the book. Okay, so now on to the topic for today, which is bank holidays, because we had one at the end of August and one of my students asked why, and there isn't really a reason why we have the August bank holidays. It's something that has been around for a very long time. It's not a particular celebration like Christmas or Easter or something, but I thought I would talk generally about bank holidays, because if any of you are doing business with customers in the UK, then it's quite helpful to know how it works in terms of when people are on holiday. Not everyone is on holiday during the bank holidays because some services need to keep running, such as emergency services, but a lot of companies choose to close for the bank holiday. And there are some differences between the parts of the UK, so I'm going to break it down and tell you what the differences are. We'll start with England and Wales. And the most important thing here is that if a bank holiday falls on the weekend, then we don't lose that bank holiday. I know in some countries, if Christmas Day is on a Sunday, then, tough, you lose your bank holiday. But for us, if Christmas Day is on a Sunday, then we would get the following day off anyway. But then the Tuesday becomes a bank holiday as well, because we don't lose that Sunday, we get the Monday and Tuesday instead of losing the Sunday and only having the Monday. So in England and Wales, the first bank holiday in the year is New Year's Day. Everyone has New Year's Day off. They expect that you'll be partying on New Year's Eve or having a good time with your family and friends, and you need a day to recover after that. So New Year's Day is always a bank holiday. And as I said, if it falls on a Sunday, then the Monday afterwards is the bank holiday. So that's the same. The next one is Easter, and Easter moves around a bit. It's not always the same weekend in the year. We in England and Wales we get 2 days off, the Good Friday and Easter Monday, but the date will change for that. It's usually March, April sometime, but it changes every year, so if you want to know when that is, you have to look it up for the year that you're wanting to know about, because it changes. Then in May we have 2 bank holidays, and they're always the first and the last Monday, so it doesn't matter what the date is. So for example, in 2018 it will be the 7th and the 28th, but it changes, so it's nothing to do with like 1st of May or anything like that, as is in some countries. It's always just the first and the last Monday in May. So the first one is called Early May Bank Holiday, and the last one in May is called Spring Bank Holiday. And so these aren't really celebrating anything special, but they are always a holiday in England and Wales. So the first and the last Monday in May is always a holiday. And then we have one in August too. We have the last Monday in August. So whatever day that falls on is a holiday for us, which is nice. It's called the Summer Bank Holiday. We've just had it here in the UK, and it's just, to enjoy the summer. It's nothing traditional or special about it. It's a summer bank holiday, and it's always the last Monday in August. And then the last 2 are for Christmas in December, so it's the 25th and the 26th, Christmas Day and Boxing Day. And as I said, if either of those are on the weekend, then we just get more the next week. So that's cool. And now there are a couple of changes for Scotland that's slightly different there, because on the 2nd of January there is also a bank holiday. So Scotland get 2 days for New Year, and England and Wales only get 1 day. So they have this day on the 2nd of January. But when it comes to Easter, they only have 1 day. So in England and Wales we have Good Friday and Easter Monday, but in Scotland they only have Good Friday, and Easter Monday is a normal day. And so the 2 May bank holidays are the same for the people in Scotland. So they get the first and the last Monday in May, as everyone else does. They do have a holiday in August, but it's at the beginning rather than the end. So they have the 6th of August instead. Well, next year it will be the 6th of August. It doesn't have to be the 6th of August, but whatever the first Monday in August is, that's a holiday in Scotland, whereas in Wales and England it's the last Monday in August. And then they have an extra day on the 30th of November for St Andrew's Day. And there are Saints' Days in the other countries in the UK, but it's only Scotland that has this as an actual holiday. So St Andrew's Day is the 30th of November, and so that is an official holiday in Scotland. And then the same as in England and Wales, the 25th and the 26th of December are holidays because it's Christmas. Okay, and we'll just look at Northern Ireland as well, just to see what the differences are there. So they have the 1st of January too. So like Wales and England, it's only the 1st of January, not the 1st and 2nd as in Scotland. I was wrong. There is St Patrick's Day on the 19th of March. So yeah, that is a Saints' Day. So no Saints' Day celebrated as a bank holiday in England and Wales, but in Northern Ireland it is St Patrick's Day on the 19th of March. Then the Easter holidays are the same as in England and Wales, so there's both Good Friday and Easter Monday. The 2 May holidays are the same as in England and Wales and Scotland. It's the same everywhere. You get the first and the last Monday in May. The 12th of July is also a holiday in Northern Ireland. They also have the last Monday in August, as England and Wales does. And 25th and 26th December are also holidays because it's Christmas. So you can find this on any calendar. You don't need to learn this stuff, but it's just to let you know that that's what we do, and it's different from some other countries. I work mainly with people in Germany, and that really confuses me because each region in Germany seems to have its own holidays, and there are some holidays that some regions have and others don't. And yeah, that is kind of confusing at times, but here with the UK it's a bit more straightforward. Unlike some other countries, they're not all kind of religious holidays. Obviously Christmas and Easter are, but some of the other ones like summer and spring, they're just bank holidays. So I hope that helped. I can't really go into the history of why, because we don't usually think, oh, this is when we're going to celebrate summer, for example. We just know that we have a holiday at the end of August and it's a good time to plan something nice to do, maybe a barbecue or something if the weather's good. So I hope that helps. And I will link to this page that I've been looking at. It will obviously go out of date if you're listening to this sometime in the future, but hopefully there will be either they will update it themselves, or there will be a link to an updated version. But this is the UK government's site on bank holidays, so I will link through to that if you want to check it to find out exactly what date things are. And yeah, I hope that was useful. Have a good week and have fun learning English. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the English with Kirsty podcast. If you have any questions or comments, my email address is kirsty@englishwithkirsty.com, or you can go to www.englishwithkirsty.com/podcast, where you'll find information about the individual episodes.